Hi guys. So I managed to at least brush my teeth and I washed my face. Getting closer. It's fucked up. My dog wanted me to open the door for her and I thought I opened it. She was squeezed out like a friggin' one leg in, one leg out. Sorry. Sorry, babe. Girl, just because I start a video doesn't mean that it's time. She thinks if I start a video, it's time to play fetch. I'm like, Helga, you need to stop your shit. So the unicorn book, excuse me, wants to speak to you. I've helped a lot of people out this week. Today, guys, I saw this woman. Oh my gosh, dude. I've seen some fucked up shit, bro, with this. I don't even know. I'm just gonna give it slot number 2 of the most fucked up shit I've ever seen in my life. My lights have been flickering for some reason lately, and I swear to Bob, I've been hearing shit upstairs. And I know I am because Hazel hears it, and we're alone. Before I was like, oh, maybe it's my renter. But thank goodness, honestly, I'm renter free right now. I'm not even trying to deal with all that shit right now. I'm off to different stuff. I'm off to doing, well, I did landlording for 5 years. But anyways, guys, I've been legit. The other night, me and Hazel, we even heard some full-blown ball on the floor. A decent-sized object. It had to have been the weight of at least a phone. And Hazel, even we both looked up, dude, and we're like, what? My hair is so long. I just want to, I'm not used to it being long, and I just kind of want to chop it off. It's just I don't know what to do with it right here. Sorry, I have ADHD and a half. But anyways, the unicorn wants to speak to you. For those of you who don't know, unicorn is purity. I didn't know that. I wouldn't really honestly consider my fantasy animal to be a unicorn. I definitely feel like I'm more of a siren, a mermaid. But tons of people love unicorns, and so I just thought that's cool. I didn't know that unicorn meant pure energy, and so just wanted to tell you guys that. What's interesting to me about some of the ladies that really love the unicorn is that they got this almost like a rock and roll energy to them. They're kind of uniquely badass. You wouldn't when you think of the word pure, you might think super elegant. Well, I don't know what you would think. I don't know. I guess, isn't it interesting how we all literally have a different idea of what every single thing in this whole world is and means? And I'll give you an example. I want everybody to close their eyes. Everybody close your eyes right now. And I want you to picture a living room, and you're sitting there on the couch, and you look out, and you see a purple vase. Now, in the comments, if you feel comfortable, please don't bother calling my phone. I will not answer you. And then the only person, if you do see me actually answer somebody, they pay me for that phone call, honey. A lot of money. No joke. We're talking $5,000 to $1,000 for any time ever. And it's just what it is. Don't do it, please. I will have to literally restrict you, Wanda. Please don't make me do that. I'm obviously doing I'm in the middle of a read. You got me over here feeling like that Chinese man. But did you die? He did. He did. Babe, just text me. Okay? Simple, easy peasy. I'm a very busy woman. I have to do 15 to 2,700 reads a night. And a lot of people rely on these reads. Okay? You're taking from the people when you call my phone. You're being very selfish, okay? I'm not just living my best life over here doing my own thing so that I can be on the phone with people that want my nutsack. If you want my nutsack, I like to go to very fancy resorts. I love riding in airplanes. Don't say something stupid like you want to come down to Spokane to see me. Why would we do something like that? So I can see shit I've already seen and you can have this great body? And I get what? What do I get? Did you not watch my love language thing? I just posted it, bitch. I didn't get a present. Where's my fucking presents? You want this fucking goodness? Bring me presents. Ask me, what do you like? I like king crab aquariums, and I want 10 king crabs. I like boats. Nice ones, please. I love going to any type of resort. There must absolutely be a fucking pool and hot tub. Don't ever invite me to some stupid, cheap-ass, ugly room where I can't open my door and fucking be glorified. Because I've opened the door and been very, very pleased. Don't be the one that displeased. Because if basically you want this greatness, like, I'm not the one hitting me up, okay? So if you clearly are blowing me up, you want it, right? That's fine. That's totally fine. Lucky for you, I love to give it. I love to trade though. I'm a shaman healer. You know, I'm a barterer. I like weed eaters. I like chainsaws. I like swimming pools. You guys see the shit that I have here? I have a new car. I got that white car for like, oh. You make deals. And it's like, what does it call it? Like, do you want to make a deal? You guys remember that show, don't you? Do you want to make a deal? And so, in my opinion, I want to make a deal. What kind of deal do you want to make? I love deals. I love good deals. And discounts are really fun too. So, you can like figure out ways to get discounted by simple things like for example, like, well, my weed eater, I think it costs $250 or $350. Hey, it's still better than $500. You saved, bitch. You just made a deal. You gotta start honestly asking yourself, what do you want in life? Well, I want my fucking weed eater. I want a swimming pool. I need a car. I could use my power and water paid. Who's got that? That's available. It's on the list. So, what do you need to do? What do you all need to do? Write a fucking list. And on this list, you're going to write on one part, do we need to do it together, Linda? Fuck it. It's always better to do things together. Buddy system shit, right? I wasn't going to normally do like the half and half list, but for some reason, you know, I don't get to choose what I talk about. My mouth does. My mouth is an AK-47, and my mind and me and Martin Luther King, we share the same fucking personality type. I have a dream too, and you know what? All lives matter, because I actually love Martin Luther King. He's the shit. So when people are dividing people and saying Black Lives Matter, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think it's appropriate. Why do black lives matter more than white lives or brown lives or fucking silver lives or green lives? Blue dabba-dee dabba-die. I'm gonna be the first one to say I've had enough of it. I actually love all the people. And I'll be the first one to get to the bottom of anybody that disrespected anyone. Black, white, orange, yellow, green. Doesn't matter. Even if you have jaundice, I got your back. And you know, when people start saying things like this and that, and especially, like, do you honestly feel like by starting current wars today over things that were very, very troubling and difficult for people to forget even, let alone go through in the old days. They went through some horrible stuff, and it was definitely absolutely not okay. They're still doing those things today. They just do it behind doors, behind closed walls, and it's all hidden supposedly. And don't worry, guys. Honestly, I get it. I get it, dude. The pain and the suffering and the amount of stuff that people go through in this world is it's a lot. But if you're somebody that you find yourself allowed, like if what you are learning about what's happening around you is affecting you to the point where it's making you angry, just allow another person who can handle it a little bit calmer, and trust that other people can do just as great of a job that you can do. You guys can both do a great job. You go handle something that allows you to be more peaceful, more calmer, and more able, because you need a clear mind to handle things the proper way. Hazel, go lay down with your weird ass fucking bullshit. You have to have a clear mind. And anger does not allow for a clear mind. And trust me, I've had situations that I had to step away from. I lost my kids to the court. I knew that what I was saying was right, but it didn't matter, because I wasn't calm, and I didn't have a clear mind at the time. And when you speak in such a way that hate protrudes from you, it's like everything that you're fighting for almost loses more meaning, even though it's so powerful. And it's clear that it means so much, but the way we speak about certain things. And when I found my boss passed, I heard a lot of rumors, about whether it was this or that, homicide or suicide. And then those weren't things that I was thinking about. And so it planted seeds in my brain, and it really, threw me off. And all of a sudden, I was just going to places and mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually that I had never been. And I was a pretty messed up little cupcake. It was horrible for me. It's horrible for everybody because they lost. When I lost myself in that death. But there was hours I spent trying to figure out. I investigated. I wanted justice. We're not always going to get what we want, and it's not our duty to actually pursue. And it's very kind of us. I'm sure that in heaven, Martin knew he had a real friend in me, and I was honored about that. At least I didn't have any rights to him because I wasn't family, and I wasn't married. I wasn't nothing. I just worked for him, and it was a pretty horrible situation to love somebody so much, and I can understand where all of you guys are feeling that way. Okay, I get it. You're angry, and you love, and the reason why you're so mad is because you love so much. But don't ruin your beauty. And don't get distracted, and fight for your ancestors in a more kind and respectful and honorable way. We all have to do it, and we're all going to do the right and the wrong thing. But eventually, as we gain maturity, we're going to look back, and there will be times when we realize that, we acted inappropriate. We need to work together, okay? Not against each other. This one says Mahatma Energy. Says build your light body, accelerate your ascension. In the golden era of Atlantis, because I'm a mermaid. Love mermaid! Many great beings contributed towards a special pool of light. It formed a high frequency, golden white group consciousness known as the Mahatma Energy. Unicorns added their light to it. So unicorns and fucking mermaids are friends? Hey guys! As did the Buddha and the Christ, the 12 rays, and many others. The Mahatma Energy accelerates your ascension 1,000-fold. When you choose this card, your unicorn is inviting you to call the Mahatma Energy in through your 12 chakras to activate them to their highest potential. Ask it to flow through your energy systems to break up and clear old patterns that no longer serve your growth, and to keep the glands that govern your health and spiritual well-being strong and active. Also send it to others to help their health and their ascension. When the Mahatma Energy flows through you, It forms a pool of high-frequency light in the earth below your feet. Your unicorn is asking you to offer it to Lady Gaia to help the planet to ascension. Your guide is to invoke your unicorn and ask it to hold you in the highest possible light. Then invoke the Mahatma energy to build your crystalline light body and prepare yourself for the new golden age. Call in the Mahatma energy. Be aware of your unicorn holding the light for you. Invoke. Invoke the energy. I've never invoked something before. Sense its golden white light flowing down into your stellar gateway, your soul star, and your casual chakras. Let it pour into your crown, your third eye, your throat, and your heart chakras. Then your solar plexus, navel, sacral, and base chakras. Let it stream down through your earth star chakra, which is a silver ball beneath your feet, to form a great pool of light below. Visualize it spreading out to all the parts of the world. Now let the Mahatma energy spread over and through your entire energy fields, breaking up any old vibrations and building your crystalline light body. Know that it is accelerating your ascension. Your affirmation is, the Mahatma energy flows through me. So something I think that's cool in this, it specifically talks about the unicorns, Buddha, Christ, and the 12 rays. And in the golden era of Atlantis, many great beings contributed toward a special worldwide. So it says in the golden era of Atlantis, so that must be before the mermaids were there. And it specifically is stating Buddha, Christ, and the unicorn, and 12 ray. That's a cool group that we've never really talked about. Now I'm all excited to study. It's bedtime terror. What do I have to study? Okay, hang on. We're studying just a teensy bit longer. So I want to actually know. A group of 4, that's cool. I've never seen this group together before. That's very interesting. In the golden era of Atlantis, I'm telling you what, I'm going to Atlantis, dude. I already been there. I swam there last year, and I felt like I was a mermaid. And I was like, literally, I was like swimming, and I was like, oh, you're a mermaid, you're a mermaid. And then I was like floating out really far into the ocean. I was actually scared for my life, and I was like trying to like mermaid back, and I was actually scared. I made it. So unicorns, Buddha. I'm so tired. 12 rays, that's definitely got to be the Sun Ra God. I'm assuming. That's so exciting. I can't even wait to study. I'm so tired. Unicorn. Oh, and Christ. I love my Jesus. Okay. So this is in the golden era of Atlantis. I'm going to put that on the top. I'm falling asleep. And this is the Mahatma energy. We can't just go to sleep without knowing the facts. So I'm gonna like 5 more minutes, guys. 5 more minutes. That's it. Okay. So hey Google. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be so tired in the morning. Hey Google, what was the golden era of Atlantis like? So we hear about Plato a lot, so Plato must have been the god. This is cool. This is so exciting. I just love my life, dude. So I want to actually read about the Atlantis legend really quick, and then move on to night. So I'm going to read a bedtime story, and then I have to go to it because I have to open this in the morning. But I can't stop learning. So fireflies, they are the brightest, like when they're the smallest. I like to learn. I'm like a Discovery Channel nerd. Don't do that, bitch. Say it. I'm tired. Mm-mm. I just don't feel like these people are writing the story of my family, of my ancestors very well. I'm just like super not. I'm just like, Let's ask a different question. I want to know what the 12 rays are. What are the 12 rays in the golden era of Atlantis? So Atlantis is the manifest. No, the 12 rays are, they're basically, they're the dimensions. They believe the 12 rays are the dimensions, and they're one of them. And they believe in the manifestation and energy. That's cool. And destiny. It was called the Golden Era because it radiated golden energy. So the 12 archangels are from Atlantis. We hear about that all the time. Archangel Michael, Archangel. That's cool. We're learning tonight. I love it. That's sweet. They reveal how you can become aligned with power and wisdom. I like it. I told you I'm a freaking mermaid. In 2032 is when it happened. Earth moves fully into the fifth dimensional frequency in 2032. So it's like 9 years. We need to write this down. What the fuck? 2032. Interesting. So it's saying that by 2032 we can expect spiritual energies to enter the planet, bringing shifts to the economic, political, and climate. And that's what they've been saying. They've been saying that the 4D is getting, the wall between the 3D and the 4D is very thin, and the spirit world is actually, it's accessing the our world. That's freaky. That's a double confirmation. Further predictions offer for individual countries to include time frame for massive transition anticipated to last until the Earth moves fully into the fifth dimensional frequency in 32. Now they're going to cut us off and say to buy the book. Lick a dick, Diana. Lick a dick, Diana, you bullshit ass. Okay, fine. Fuck you, Diana. Okay. Hey Google, is there anything supposed to happen majorly in 2032 regarding the world and the spiritual realm? That's hilarious. It says, yep. 4 major changes to expect in baseball. That's hilarious. It says a pitch timer, a pick-off limit, a defensive shift, and bigger bases, bitch. Yay, baseball. I'm not seeing anything, so I don't think we should buy the book. It's just talking about baseball. We're going to ask one more question. I'm tired. Did Jesus Christ ever see a unicorn? They're wanting to know if he rode a unicorn. At least I just said seeing it. I mean, now are we all picturing Jesus riding a unicorn? Okay. So in the King James Version of the Book of Job, it says, will the unicorn be willing to serve thee or abide by the crib? Or will he hollow the valleys after thee? So you have to serve or you're going to fucking suffer? What does it symbolize in the Bible? A figure for Christ. Purity. That makes sense. What does that horn mean on the It points towards its clear waters, a reference perhaps to its legendary abilities to purify water. So a unicorn's power is to purify water. Okay, it says, so, did unicorns really exist? They look more like rhino than a horse. But yes, in fact, this species split from what we know. Hazel, go lay down. This species split from what we know as rhinos today around 43 million years ago. It lived in the grasslands, over in Eurasian, over in Russia, Ukraine, Kazakhstan, and Siberia. Who was the first person to see a unicorn? A Greek doctor named Sid. Okay. Don't judge it. It's Tessius. Hazel, I'm obviously trying to learn a different language. I can't concentrate. It's Tessius, I'm just sure of it. It's a silent Ctesias. Ctesius in the 4th century BCE, before Christ existed, in case you were wondering what BCE meant. Before Christ existed. While traveling, well, I don't think it was existed because God was first, but basically since he was executed, before Christ was executed. Stop, I'm obviously learning about the Bible. You're so disrespectful. Take it. You can have it. You're the one that puts it there, and then you're like, oh. Take it. Have it. Yeah. Have it. Please. Do you want it or no? I'm just asking for a friend. Here? I'm not throwing a fucking ball in the house. And I'm tired of hitting the window. I'm just tired of it, okay? When we're outside, we play, but when we're inside, we just lay. Okay? Jeeves. It's not that deep, okay? You're gonna be fine. I'm obviously trying to study. I'm studying right now. I have a big test. Suck eyes. Alright, where do they live? The first date back up to 2700 BC. So that was over 4,700 years ago. Or 56,400 months. And they were pretty much in Asia because they adapted from basically a rhinoceros into a horse-looking thing. We know that power of the unicorn is to purify water. So that's cool. We learned some stuff tonight, but it says it was there to render poison water to heal people's sicknesses because people couldn't drink water, and the water they were drinking was not well for them, and so they were getting sick. So there's different kinds of unicorns, and the rarest unicorn is the Saola. The Saola is so elusive that no biologist has seen one in the wild. Now they are racing to find it so they can save it. What the fuck? As of June 2023, there are over 1,200 unicorns around the world. Popular former unicorns include That's hilarious. This one says they don't really exist at all today. They had me going for a second. Hey, boo-boo.